Welcome to another episode of Warehouse and Operations as a Career, where we explore the unsung heroes who keep our industries running smoothly. I'm Marty, and today we're diving into the world of general labor tasks in the warehouse and light industrial industry. You know, warehouses and light industrial facilities are really the backbone of countless industries. From manufacturing, production, and distribution, these environments are where the magic really happens, where products are made, stored, and shipped to their final destinations. But what exactly goes into the daily task of a general laborer in these settings? And there's literally thousands of different answers. What challenges do they face? And what skills are crucial for success? Well, let's look into it. Here's a puzzler to me. So why does the term GL or general labor turn so many people off? This week I heard a hiring agent offer a gentleman a position. They used the term general labor, and the individual stated they did not do GL work or general labor work. They had applied for a material handler position. The task was defined and listed as unloading apparel from boxes, inspecting as QC or quality control, remove any misprinted tagging, fold and place in another box to be palletized and stored until needed to ship out. Now, this position had no warehouse equipment usage, using no machines, nor scanning or, anything like that. General labor tasks are really kind of hard to define in today's world. Agency recruiters like staffing groups seem to use the term when little to no training is involved or needed past like the first day of employment. I like to think the term means and welcomes a new boot to our industry. I mean, for all of our, get your foot in the door task, that can lead us to the more skilled positions, more money, and those long-term careers that many of us are working for. And I'd like to throw in here that there is nothing wrong with just working at a job. Sometimes careers or long-term visions, just aren't necessary or not, really something we're chasing in life. And that is okay. So I wanted to ask a pro, and I emailed a light industrial recruiter and asked them to define general labor tasks or positions to me. Here's what I got back. In a warehouse or light industrial setting, general labor refers to a broad range of tasks that keep the operation running smoothly. These tasks can vary widely dependent on the industry, the size of the facility, and the specific needs of the employer. However, there are some common duties that most general laborers can expect to perform. First and foremost, general laborers are often responsible for material handling. This involves the movement, storage, and control of materials and products throughout the warehouse. It can include tasks like loading and unloading trucks, moving products to and from storage areas, and ensuring that inventory is properly organized and accessible. It goes on to state that in addition to material handling, general laborers may be tasked with assembly or production work. In light industrial settings, this could involve assembling products or components, operating machinery, or assisting in the production process. While these tasks might not require specialized skills or training, they do demand attention to detail and a commitment to quality. Then it says another key responsibility is order picking and packing. As e-commerce continues to grow, the demand for efficient order fulfillment is skyrocketed. General laborers play a crucial role in this process by locating products within the warehouse, packing them securely, and preparing them for shipment. Speed and accuracy are essential here, as mistakes can lead to delays and dissatisfied customers. Yeah, last week we talked about AI in our industry. I just read what I figure was probably 80% written by AI. They did a good job. They covered all the points. However, I'd kind of like to explore them all a bit further. Now, of course, none of these tasks would be possible without a focus on safety. Warehouses and industrial facilities can be hazardous environments. They can be dangerous for us, with potential risk ranging from heavy machinery to hazardous materials. General laborers must be trained in proper safety protocols and remember to wear the appropriate personal protective equipment, or our PPEs, at all times. And this not only protects us, but also ensures a safe working environment for everyone. Okay, I lost my bullet point. Where was I? Okay, now that we've covered the core task, let's talk about some of the challenges that general laborers face in these roles. One of the most significant challenges is the physical demand of the job. General labor tasks often require lifting, carrying, and moving heavy objects or heavy boxes, sometimes for extended periods. This can lead to fatigue, muscle strain, and if not done correctly, even injuries. To reduce these risks, it's crucial to use proper lifting techniques and to know your limits. Employers should also provide, us training on ergonomics and encourage workers to take breaks when needed. After all, a healthy worker is a productive worker. Another challenge is the repetitive nature of many of these tasks. Whether it's assembling different products on a production line or picking items from shelves, repetition can lead to both physical and even mental fatigue. This is where mindfulness and focus comes into play. Taking short breaks, stretching, and the importance of staying hydrated can help manage the physical strain, while staying mentally engaged in the task at hand can really prevent boredom and those mistakes. Efficiency is another critical aspect of general labor. In a fast-paced environment like the warehouse, time is money. We're often expected to complete tasks quickly without sacrificing accuracy or safety. And this can be stressful, especially when deadlines are tight or, there's unexpected changes in the workload. To really excel in these environments, general laborers need to develop, strong time management skills and learn to, prioritize tasks efficiently. It also helps to be, able to adapt as things can change quickly in a warehouse. And the ability to pivot and, adjust to new priorities is going to be important to us. And then we have technology. It's also playing an increasingly important role in the warehouse and the light industrial industries. Automation, robotics, and advanced inventory management systems are transforming how these tasks are performed, making some processes faster and much more efficient. For general laborers, this means learning to work alongside these technologies and understanding how to leverage them to improve performance. We talked about this last week. Remember where I said learn, learn, learn? We have to have an open mind. What's a couple of examples? Barcode scanners and RFID technology. They really changed the inventory management world, allowing workers to track products in real time and reduce errors. And those automated guided vehicles, AGVs that we spoke about, can transport materials around the warehouse, reducing the physical burden on workers and increasing efficiencies. Now, of course, however, with the rise of technology also comes the need for new skills. While general labor tasks traditionally require little formal education or training, today's workers need to be comfortable with technology and willing to learn new systems. This could involve everything from using a tablet to track inventory to operating, complex pieces of machinery on the production floor. So what does it take to succeed as a general laborer in the warehouse or light industrial setting? Here's a few thoughts, and I'd like to hear about yours as well. Number one is reliability. We have to show up on time, ready to work, and consistently meet or exceed expectations. Number two, attention to detail. Small mistakes can lead to huge problems, so it's important to be thorough and precise in our work. Number three, I think physical stamina. The ability to perform physically demanding tasks over a long period of time. And that's going to be essential. Number 4, adaptability. Be prepared to take on new tasks or adjust to changes in the workflow as needed. And then number 5, and in my opinion, the most important personal asset is a positive attitude. A good attitude can make a tough job easier and is often appreciated by both coworkers and supervisors. You know, for those considering a career in this field, it's also worth noting that there are a lot of opportunities for growth. Many supervisors and managers in warehouses and industrial settings started out in general labor roles. By gaining experience, developing new skills, and demonstrating leadership abilities, you can advance to higher paying positions with more responsibility. You know, that last comment reminds me of an email I received this week. A longtime listener, a gentleman from Pennsylvania, wrote to let me know that he, through much hard work, learning and obtaining several certifications, had achieved one of his goals that he'd been working on. He is now a warehouse receiving manager, preparing for his next steps as director and then a VP position. And you know what? He's going to achieve all of his goals. You know, I'll reach out. Maybe we can schedule him to visit with us here at WAOC in the near future and kind of walk us through how he put his plan together and where he plans to go within our industry. All right, well, that kind of wraps up today's episode on general labor tasks in the warehouse and light industrial industries. Whether you're already working in the field or thinking about getting started, I hope we've given you some valuable insights into what the job entails and how you can succeed at it. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe to Warehouse and Operations as a Career and leave us a review. And as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future episodes, feel free to reach out at host@warehouseandoperationsasacareer.com. Until next time, keep working hard and stay safe out there.